capitalize and run it in himself.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. On the ground, it's Jaylen Warren. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Wilson now to throw on third down. Oh, he coughs up the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. Here's Corliss Waitman now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This one, fielded out beyond the 25. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Ravens offense ready to take over for their second possession. First time they had it, they scored a touchdown and added the 2-point conversion on top. So an 8-0 advantage as they work with it here on 1st and 10. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. That is caught! And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big play here in the big game. 35 yards. On the give, here's Henry. Credit him for trying to escape. The defense, though, was on that. Finally, they bring him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Going to go right back to Henry. And he will get into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
And he's in for the 2-point conversion to make it 16-0.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Now he takes off, and he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Russ. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Here's Corliss Waitman now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Up the sideline to the 40. Derrick Henry. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of attack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed.
Good blocking, and he's in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. They'll go again here with Henry. And he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend the lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Patterson now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Steelers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Now he'll run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
2nd and 7. A run up the middle with Warren. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They go play action now. Wilson taking off,
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
From the shotgun, Wilson. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball. A short gain.
On third down, here's Wilson. A hit, and he has lost the football. Oh, he gets it right back. Well, the pressure was on there, and they do get him for the sack. Almost got a turnover out of it as well, Greg. Fortunate to keep possession.
Really fortunate, Mike. That ball ended up kind of bouncing back into a spot where the quarterback was able to fall on it, but you mentioned it, that play was very close to being a complete disaster for the offense.
Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They've raced out to a big lead as they look for a potential early knockout. Whoa! And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the first quarter, they've done just that.
Aguilar goes off in motion. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He's going to run it. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A gain there of 21. Good for a Raven 1st down. They'll run it with Henry. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. On the handoff, running left is Henry. And he's into the end zone yet again. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend the lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Patterson now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
The ball comes out. Oh, he gets it right back. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happens to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation.
And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone, and that is a safety. Well, the quarterback just kept going back, and you're wondering, what is he going to do? And, well, there's the answer. He's going to give the defense 2 points.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, Mike, did he just lose track of actually how far he was retreating? And at some point, you think that ball's going to come out. He's going to throw it away and move on to the next down, but he didn't. And now the defense is going to take advantage and get 2 points.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Whoa. 12 yards on the game, and that's good for a quick first down.
That's good for Baltimore. First down.
They'll run. It's Henry. Open space to the 35. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to keep it himself. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Henry tries to bull his way in. And he will score again. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. That's it. That's the Super Bowl record. A game to remember. His 4th touchdown of the night. And he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend the lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Patterson now to return it. The Steelers offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now Russ. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
Second and a yard. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Play action. It's Wilson. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the 1st down, get down. The drive continues.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. Ready for it, but a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Wilson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll be 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it off. his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not off. The thing breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll try to run for it. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Aguilar goes off in motion. 1st and goal, and it's Henry. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't, and they get nothing on the extra point. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Patterson now to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. This team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He keeps it himself. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. He'll run again. Uh-oh. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a...
And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. Aguilar goes off in motion. On the option, they give it to Henry. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
So now this team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. Wilson lines up in the pistol. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They go play action with Wilson. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. 3rd and long. Now it's Wilson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Here's the punter now, as he's off to punt for Pittsburgh. Take it in, back at his own 12. Whoa! A very nice return. It up past the 35-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to take over once again. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Here's a give. Heading right, it's Henry. Whoa! And he'll finally be taken down at the Ravens' 32-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 31 yards. I go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Going to go right back to Henry. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Back to throw. Jackson. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defense.
Patterson now to return it. A good return as he takes it up.
run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. You see us out here getting to the bag. Run the numbers up and run it back. Run, 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 run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Oh no, when we get the bag. Yeah, don't you get too mad. Run, 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 run
you
it back.
getting money, you really don't need to talk about it. Move quiet, you should try it, there's some cloud around it. Chase it, and overthinking the process. Outside of the gates, spewing that nonsense. On the phone, he begging women to come out. Back to back, calling until his minutes run out. Begging for loose change, just scraping to maintain. No sipping, and playing with waist chains. I think you get the picture, we outside the frame. Get your Louis Hamilton on swerve lane to lane. On gang, we brainstorm until it rains and we drive a gang. Straight into the Hall of Fame. You need to pay attention. I was 17 and had them shipping the benzin. I was 16 eating steak with Russell Simmons. I was 15 in the basement with a vision. I could
run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Run it, run it, run it, run it back. Stuff it in your Birkin bag, cause he don't eat with that. So just run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Run, 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 run it back. We run the numbers up and run it back. Run, 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 run it back.
time to add to the cipher. Time is money, time to run the numbers higher. They're hustling early, it's hardwired. Photo bezel, frozen echo, black attire. $1 million make a follow a messiah. Is you a charlatan or really take them higher? We in demand, distributors and suppliers. Been getting bands and signatures on the flyers. Listen, gotta make moves if you really want it. Desperate Jews eat your food, that's how they be on it. It's a must that we hustle today and escape from round table discussing the way that we get to the rack. Matter the game that you play, I'm just stating the facts. The aim of the game to be caking and making the max. I was 20 with a stack, 19